Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.
First in the den is a young man who shows that no matter where you come from, passion and determination will keep you going.
Hi Lions, my name is Calvin Jodisi and I am the CEO and founder of ECOPOA. In ECOPOA, we make all eco-friendly products. I really also wanted to work with the youths. Right now we're based in Madare and we make this. I have been able to train 20 youths, but currently able only to work with 10 because of the capacity that I have. Today, I'm coming to the Lions and I would like to ask for 1 million Kenyan shillings for 20% stake in our business.
So tell us about your revenues.
We've been able to make around 100,000 from selling the bottles, but now for selling the bags, we've been able to make around 200,000 since January up to now. 2017? Yes.
So your primary distribution is through your website, or how do you sell?
So far we have 6 clients, and these are all returning clients. So they've been referring us, and then they're also returning, so which means they've been satisfied with our products.
But I see a lot of these kind of bags, so I'm wondering what's different about your offering.
So number one, we bring uniqueness. There's nobody who's doing newspaper bags. We're also actually doing more plain bags, like the one, the plain one, where we can actually have your sticker, because some people don't necessarily need to be printed.
How do you compare on price?
Our prices are relatively good. Like now, the biggest bag, the one next to you, that one would go for the wholesale price, would go for like 100 shillings. If you're a retailer, you could sell that up to 200 shillings.
Okay.
Calvin, half year to date, you've made 300,000.
Yes, we've been able to make 300,000.
And you want 1 million for product development.
Right now, the location where we are, it's actually a very small room. We have 20 youths that we've been able to train, but we cannot be able to work with them, all of them, because of the space that we have. Some customers, for example, they say, I would like you to make for me like 1,000 bags today. Seriously, I cannot be able to deliver that because I don't have enough manpower. Number two, the money we're going to use to diverse. And we need the machine, the heat printer machine, that actually can be able to print any kind of logo or any kind of information on those particular bags.
So Calvin, you do this on a full-time basis, or this is something you do on the side?
No, actually I do this on a full-time basis for now.
And how do you get the raw materials? Is there source?
We source raw materials from different vendors, and they're all recycled raw materials.
Do you make the bags?
Yes, I also make the bottles as well.
To date, you've made 300,000.
Yes, please.
What's the profit on that?
Actually, the labor is only 10% of that.
And the raw material?
So the raw materials are very cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to make 300,000, you spent 30,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Calvin's profit margin seems to be an attractive proposition for the Lions. But will any of them go for his paper bag business?
Are you saying today if you get a bigger space and you can employ the other extra 10 youth, there's already existing market for whatever you produce? I mean,
we've been talking to quite a number of companies, including Safaricom. They saw the interest in our bags and said they'll let us know when they can be able to order. So, that's the reason why we are thinking in that direction.
If you doubled your production, what does that mean in numbers?
Next year, we'll go up to 2 million to 3 million.
Calvin, can you tell us a bit more about yourself? What has driven you to want to start
so personally, I lost my parents when I was 10. We used to live in a slum. It's kind of like a slum setup. And I lived in a children's home in Nakuru called Jesus Lord Children's Home. And that's where I did my education and all that. And then now I came to campus at Technical University, where I did actuarial science. But my passion has always been outside there to help the youth, because that's what I learned at the children's home. There was that togetherness that we had, brotherhood and all that. And I could not give them handout. What I could give them is just skills so that they can be able to also support themselves. And I'm able to create a small impact in the society.
Our entrepreneur's story of beating the odds and overcoming adversity has clearly moved the Lions. But after the emotion, the Lions must go back to business.
There's a lot happening in this space. Some businesses are local, some have international funding, they have donor funding, etc. So what I see is Yes, some uniqueness. I like the newspaper bags. They are a bit different. You're still quite early stage. Maybe you need to figure out your core strategy and what the business is really going to do, and then we can have a discussion. But for now, I'm out.
Okay, Calvin, I think what you're doing is great. I wish you came with more products to show. For now, I would say I'm out, but I would probably recommend or suggest to you to grow the ECOPOA platform so that you can not only focus on what you produce, but what other people produce, because there's so many people in that space. So it becomes sort of a marketplace for them. So I do wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
So Calvin, I think I like the initiative and the drive of what you're trying to put together. Sacrificing the time and the effort to empower young people is what we're about. So I'm willing to support you. We might need to do a bit of remodeling of the business. So I'll make you an offer, all right? So I'll give 1 million shillings for 30%.
Let me just think about it.
So Calvin, if you change the value proposition a little bit more and focus on a different value add, there'd be more scope. So I'm out for that reason, but I do hope you get funding.
Calvin, I love your energy, I love your spirit, I love your passion, I love the fact that you're creating the impact you're creating on the ground. That's important. I want to support you. I was going to offer you almost exactly like Mike, maybe 3% above. I like 33 is my number. Generally speaking, I would like to be involved. 1 million for 33%. If Mike doesn't mind my help, I'd like to join in with him to help you.
Would you be interested, Mike, to join with Chris?
He's the boss.
Yes.
Why? Give me a reason why I need this guy. No, it's all right. I think for me, this cost is bigger than... So I'd bring Chris on board, don't worry. Yeah.
That's fine.
But I think what you're doing is amazing. And I think for us, we have a very deep soft spot for people doing stuff for community. So welcome aboard.
You got 2 lions. How does that feel?
Oh man, it's really feel great. Mike is somebody who is well connected, and also Chris.
You know the regulation on no more plastics or whatever.
Yeah.
It's what's going to change this market. What I like is he kept on talking about differentiating, product development and differentiation, and that's what's going to make the difference.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.